welcome to LCameraTV. It's your boy LCamera here, and I noticed recently that I have not been talking about anime. Obviously, I'm still watching anime, but I just haven't been talking about it. And I think this is a good opportunity to get back to that. There's been some shows that just finished their first season that I really like to talk about, and I think you guys should check out. And here we go. Just to let you guys know, I'm going from least to best. And coming in at number 5 is Sayuki's Reload Blast. Now, don't get me wrong, it has some fighting in it, seems kind of interesting, but for the most part, the story is kind of lacking to me. I mean, there's a part in the story where I was interested, but then the end of it, at least for the first season, kind of let me down. So for me, they gotta come in 5th. And I think the other 4, you should probably check out. This is like, if you want to, if you have some time, check it out. But the other 4, I think it'll be better. Coming in at number 4 is Chrono's Ruler. Now, don't get me wrong, I like this show. The show was pretty good. Storyline wasn't bad. I liked the premise of the show more than I actually liked the show. The show was alright, but I think the premise was way better. I liked the slowing down time, speeding up time. I thought it was pretty cool. I just like, I don't know, I didn't feel it. It was a good premise, but I don't feel like the way they portrayed it was good. I mean, the storyline, the dad got younger, and he's actually younger than the son, even though he's the father of the son. Whatever, it was alright. I mean, but it didn't sell me like that. I still think it's better than Sayuki's Reload Blast. I'm not gonna lie, it's better than that. But I just didn't really care for it too much. It was a good watch. I like the fighting. The fighting was good. The attacks were interesting, definitely. But the storyline was so-so. Coming in at number 3 is Restaurant to Another World. Now, this show I liked. I liked the premise. I liked it. I mean, there was no fighting in it, really. But I definitely liked the premise, man. I liked it, how this door magically connects to every other world, and how all these people go to this restaurant to eat. And it just shows a very interesting perspective. Like how all these people, even though they're from different backgrounds and different areas, they all like the same type of food, or good food in that sense. It is interesting to watch their arguments, their food arguments, obviously. Everyone thinks their dish that they get the most is the best. And it's funny how like sometimes it breaks out into an argument, like almost a fight. But it's pretty cool. I like the show. I definitely like how they broke down the dragons on the show, and how the dragons interacted with each other, and you know how powerful they were compared to everybody else. So it was definitely a good show. I mean, I liked the first season. I liked the premise. It was very unique in my opinion. Even though it didn't have no fighting, it was just a unique idea. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like that show. Restaurant to Another World, I recommend. Coming in at number 2 is Gamers. Now, I like this show. No fighting in it whatsoever, but it was just very funny to me. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. And it definitely hit home to me because I'm a gamer, obviously. But there's especially one scene where, well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, so I won't get into that. But it was a very good show, good watch, whatever. Obviously, it had its old romance thing and people being oblivious, but that's almost every Japanese anime. But it was interesting. It was funny. It was a good watch. I enjoyed it, and I'll definitely watch it again. Now, if you are looking for something more action-packed, then this is probably not the show for you. But if you're looking for something to, kick back, relax, maybe eat some food or whatever, and watch, this is definitely a show for you. Now, coming in at number 1 is Classroom of the Elite. Now, I like this show because it's witty, I like shows, every once in a while, I like shows that are very witty as far as the main character doesn't necessarily beat you with fighting ability. Now, don't get me wrong, he can fight, and there's very small fighting in the show, but it's just the way he thinks things out and sets people up and plan things out that I really like. He always, like, for somebody who plays chess, not necessarily good, but I do play chess. I like when people are like always steps ahead and always, calculating their movements. And this, if you like that type of anime, this is definitely a show for you because the main character is very calculated, and it's a good let's just say break from the normal characters like a Naruto or a Goku, who they're not necessarily the witty type. They're more of action based. Whereas this character, he's very calculated, very thought. He thinks everything through, and I definitely like that. It's a nice twist from what I usually watch. And just like the premise of it, the point system, everything, it just is really good. It's really well written. I definitely like it. Whatever. I can't wait for a second season. Hopefully they do have a second season, but you know how anime are. Sometimes they'll do a show and only have one season on it. So hopefully Classroom of the Elite has another season. But out of the crop of anime that came out for this one season, 12 episode thing, I definitely think Classroom of the Elite is the best. I would definitely recommend it. If you have some time, check it out. It's really good. Well, that's it for me, guys. Like, subscribe, share all cool things like Facebook and Reddit. And let me know, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what anime you thought was the best out of the crop of anime that came out for this one season. Maybe Fastest Fingers. Who knows? Put it in the comment section so we can start a dialogue. See y'all next time.